Why, hello, it's Quinn, and this video of the trans Spider-Man parody is going to be a very heavy one, so big trigger warning there. I will be discussing the topic of self-harm, but more specifically asking for help when you need it. I very rarely talk about self-harm with other people, much less the internet, because it's not something that's very well understood by people who don't experience it. But that's kind of the reason I'm making this video, because I don't like how self-harm is depicted in media as this shameful thing that you can only get help for if someone else prompts you. Like, more often than not, in books or in films or TV shows, or more specifically fan fiction, when they depict self-harm, it's like one character finds out that the other one is doing it and is like, why are you doing that to yourself? It's like the other character is insistent on trying to take care of the struggling character and kind of like forcing them to talk, but that's not really how it works in real life. People don't typically notice things like that, and if they do, they may not feel like it's their place to ask you about it, or they don't want to push you into an uncomfortable conversation. So I think there needs to be better representation of reaching out for help when you're struggling instead of waiting for someone else to kind of do that for you, because that's your best chance of actually getting help rather than waiting for someone else to realize that you're in pain. That was a long intro, and I think it was important, so I'm not going to apologize, but anyway, on to the video. There are 6 kingdoms I'd like you to remember. We have eubacteria, archaebacteria, fungi, plantae. Peter! What are you doing?
Nothing.
What's in your hand?
It's nothing.
Show me. Show me your wrist.
No, I don't think you want to see it, sir.
Peter. How long has this been going on?
I'm sorry.
No, you don't have to be sorry, Peter. I'm not mad. I know that's what you're thinking, but I promise I'm not mad. I just need you to tell me.
Why can I never think of what happens next? It's like I don't even know how to be comforted. I know I need help, but I can't just ask for it. In the movies, they always wait for someone to find out.
Mr. Parker, pay attention, please.
Sorry. Well, that confirms it. No one's ever gonna know I'm struggling. I'm sorry, okay? I didn't think it was that big a deal until things got out of hand.
You shouldn't be throwing yourself into situations like that alone. You're lucky I was in the area, or you could have gotten seriously hurt, kid.
It just looked like someone was getting mugged. I didn't think those guys would have some high-tech weapons.
Peter, my office, now.
Oh, no.
Well, go on.
What were you thinking, kid? I thought I could handle it. It was only a few guys at first, but then a few more guys came in and I just didn't think.
You didn't think. Exactly. 2 civilians got hurt because you leapt in alone. Why didn't you call for backup?
I didn't think I needed it. I didn't want to bother you, so I thought I could manage it on my own.
Look, Peter, heroes know when to ask for help. And normally that's at the first sign of trouble, because you never know how quickly something might spiral out of control. So next time you ask for help, okay?
Yes, sir.
And I don't just mean from Ned, okay? You come to me or one of the Avengers. You have to go to the person who's best equipped to aid you, which is not Ned. Got it?
Got it. Sorry, Mr. Stark.
All right, you go home, get some rest, and try not to think about it too much, okay? You never know how quickly something might spiral out of control. So next time you ask for help, you have to go to the person who's best equipped to aid you.
Hey, May?
Oh, hey, Peter. What's up, kiddo?
I was wondering if I could talk to you about something. Something important.
Oh, of course. You're not coming out again, are you? Because you're kind of running out of options in that department.
No, it's, a mental health related thing.
Oh, okay.
I'm kind of sorry.
Oh, hey, deep breaths, okay? I promise that whatever the issue is, we'll work through it together.
I've been hurting myself. Like, self-harm.
Oh, honey.
I've been doing it for a while, and I wasn't sure how to ask for help because I don't know what you can do about it, but I don't know what to do about it. And I'm kind of scared.
I'm really glad that you came to me. We will figure this out together, like I promised, okay?
Okay.
Can you tell me why?
you self-harm?
What do you mean?
Oh, right. Let me rephrase that. When do you do it or feel the urge to? Is it when someone says something mean to you and you need to get rid of that emotional pain so you make it physical? Or is it because you feel the need to self-punish?
I don't know. I just hate myself a lot. And I feel like I deserve to be hurting. Because I'm hurting other people, like, all the time.
So, self-punishment. And Peter, you have to know that's not true. You're not hurting people all the time. Do you feel better after you do it?
No. Just makes me feel numb.
Well, I'm sure a therapist would know more about that than I would, but I want you to think about where your urges come from so you can talk about that with the therapist I book you in with, okay?
Another therapist? I'm already in group therapy, though.
Yeah, well, this is a very serious issue, buddy, and you deserve to be feeling good again, so we need to call in some backup, okay? It will take some time to heal, so you'll have to be patient, but it will be worth it, I promise, because you are worth it, Peter.
I don't feel worth it.
Hey, that's not productive, big guy. There's a reason that your brain is thinking that, and if you reflect on that with your therapist, I'm sure you'll figure out a way to heal that part of yourself.
What are you doing?
I'm booking an appointment, obviously.
Hello, it's me again. I just wanted to make it known that the way that I wrote me reacting to Peter opening up may not necessarily be the most common way for people to react. I kind of wrote her as like a makeshift therapist because there was some information I wanted to present through the dialogue, but from my experience, the average person is not that aware of mental health stuff. So unfortunately, it is also very common for people to react in a more negative way, such as,
"Why are you doing this? This is so irresponsible. You need to figure this out because this is affecting other people." Really disappointed in you. How could you do this to me? I know that I'm a therapist, but I do think you should just go to the hospital to get this sorted.
now those are only my experiences, so I'm sure that there are countless other ways that people might react. A lot of people don't seem to get that self-harm is a coping strategy, so you should treat it with compassion, because there's normally a much bigger issue why it's happening. And the only reason that I'm bringing this up is because personally the first few steps towards healing were the hardest because they did not go smoothly, and that deterred me from continuing on the healing path or whatever. It can be very overwhelming in the beginning, but if you're able to stick through it, which I would encourage you to do because you deserve to heal, you deserve to feel better, push through the initial discomfort of like trying to heal, and then it will get easier as time goes on. So in other words, what I'm trying to say is that even if people have poor reactions to you going to them for help, don't let that deter you from trying to continue to heal, because you matter, you're loved, and you don't deserve to be hurting. So you are worth the time that it takes to heal. I believe in you. Where's the heart? Heart, nope. I'll put some links in the description for some resources that I know of, but I would highly encourage you to look at resources that are for your area. That's all I have to say, I think. So, take care of yourself, everybody. Goodbye.